Hey, Jen here. I'm back in Michigan, and unfortunately, the only souvenir we brought home was the flu. So I apologize for the weird voice, but I still want to take time to tell you about our not so ordinary short vacation. However, we did pack in a lot of stuff. We flew into Vegas late, so we booked a hotel just to sleep in. Day one, since we live in Michigan, we are 3 hours behind. So we were up early and ready to drive to Utah. On our way, we actually stopped in Mesquite, Nevada at this diner called Peggy Sue. It's a very cute diner with good food. I believe this is the last stop for food or gas until you get through the gorge. There's a lot of beautiful scenery to check out as you drive from Vegas to Utah. Huge shout out to my husband Chris for taking the videos and pictures while I drove. My favorite part of this drive is going through the Virgin River Gorge. It is beautiful and peaceful. Definitely a lot to watch for as the driver with traffic and all the curves. At the end, there is a spot you can camp down by the river. This is on my list to check out. So, back to why we booked this trip. Our purpose was to check out local businesses and hope to find the place that we can call home in a few months. If you want to know where we visited, please check out the description for a full list. These businesses deserve to be checked out. Our first stop was the visitor center to pick up trail information. It was helpful to know they closed some of the roads due to snow and for people to snowshoe and ski on. She showed us the live cam of the snow in the mountains. I was surprised to see was less than the amount as a subdivision at home. This road was marked for caution for driving. I know mountain driving is different than flat driving, but hearing a perspective from someone from Vegas compared to Michigan is very different. We also chose to not drive up the mountain since our rental was not four-wheel drive. We wanted to visit a few grocery stores to do some price comparison. Cost of living is different between Michigan and Utah, so wasn't sure how groceries would be. The prices seemed comparable. The difference will be how sales tax is applied, which is different than what we're used to in Michigan. The produce section was a welcome surprise to me. It was beautiful and fully stocked. We've been struggling to find good produce or even some of our items lately. We stopped at the Silver Silo Bakery and Espresso for lunch. The photography on the wall was amazing. It made me want to visit all of these places. I may have even wanted to purchase a few of the items if we weren't actually in the process of moving. Next, we checked out a local trail. I recommend checking out my previous video for information on that trail. Before dinner, we went to the IG Winery and tasting room. I tried their flight, and the wine steward was knowledgeable about their wines, where the grapes come from, and the flavors. We enjoyed sitting at the bar talking to her about the wines and the place. For dinner, we went to the DC Pub and Grill. It was a fun atmosphere, and the waitress was amazing. We sat at the bar and had fun chatting with her about the area and Utah. On day 2, we walked around town before meeting with a realtor to see a few townhouses. Then we walked part of the Coal Creek Trail. Later, we ate at Brody's for lunch. It was great food and service. After lunch, we walked more of the Coal Creek Trail. I recommend checking out my next week's video to see more about that trail. We wanted a snack, so we got a small berry pie from Crumbs. It was delicious, and the staff was very friendly. For dinner, we ate at Johnny Mac's. They recently opened in Cedar City, and we have never been to one. This was the best sunrise I have ever seen, and I almost missed it. I'm grateful I could see the beauty. My daughter and I love sending each other sunrise and sunset pictures. On day 3, we ate breakfast at the Market Grill. It appears most of their food comes from a local farm, and then we saw this chicken sitting outside. We sat at their bar area and had a nice conversation with our waitress. After breakfast, we decided to check out a trail at Three Peaks Recreation Area. We drove on what was considered a primary road. It should say primarily for off-road vehicles. It does not mean a rental Kia. The remainder of the day was spent in St. George, which I did not include in this video since I wanted to keep it about Cedar City. Our final day, we ate at Donutsville for breakfast. The amount of good choices they have made for a very tough decision. I highly recommend the maple donuts. After this, we made our way back to Vegas to catch our flight home. I hope you enjoyed my tour of Cedar City. The many videos we have watched mention this town has a small town feel. Every person we encountered was friendly and helpful. If you are moving to a place you have never been, I recommend checking out everything local. Sit at the bar area and ask whatever questions you may have. We have met the nicest employees sitting at the bar. They will let you know if this place is for you. I can't wait to call Cedar City home. I hope you will continue to watch more of my videos and see what it's like from moving from Michigan to Cedar City, Utah.